in the middle out so that the is easier to do. But I like adding things like that just because it adds more layers to the page. It adds something a little bit different and makes it more creative. For the base, I ended up going with this red colour. I wanted to do like a darker red, but I couldn't find one that matched, so we've gone with this one and doing the classic, tearing it in the middle, making some triangles, cutting things down to make it fit where I want to. So for this one, I've decided to add a little bit extra, which is these like brown papers where it's like textbooks or writing, and I think it just really matched the vibe of this very gothic, romantic novel. So again, I'm just kind of ripping them into different shapes and pieces, making more of a collage kind of effect by layering the colours. To round the edges, I'm using this cutter thing. I got it from the range, and it just rounds the edges so it fits a little bit more into the corners, and then we are gluing it all down with the Pritt stick. So this is going to be our base. I always start with the background colours, then add tape, pictures, etc. It's just the routine I always do. So for the tape, to match the brown, very romantic like writing vibes we've got going on, I've got this dark brown tape and this light brown tape that both has writing on it. And again, I just think it actually looks really nice with the red in my opinion, and again matches the theme of the book. A lot of it is obviously trial and error, see what you think looks good, what matches the vibe of the book, the characters. It's just what you think looks nice. So here with that frame, I'm using it to frame the cover. And again, I think it's just nice to layer things up, add something new and something fun. I did this with my alchemized spread, and I just thought it looked so good because then I did silver frames though, and it matched like the stickers so well. So now I'm using a sticker, which is a stack of books. I don't know where this is from because I got like a bunch of stickers from my mum for Christmas. But we're doing the sticker and all the pictures. Here I'm using tape to add like a little shelf. And this is just going to be so I can put some more pictures in the middle without looking a bit out of place and a bit funky. Again, it just add some layering, add some creativity, and yeah, it's like a little shelf in the middle of your page, and I've started doing this and I think it's quite fun. With the pictures that I've printed out, I like to alternate like with the shapes. So here I'm cutting out the corners, then I did like a rounded one, some I'll just keep straight. It just, again, some are doing like a little sticker style, like the one I'm doing now. I've basically cut around the character so it looks more like a sticker. Again, that's just whatever you want to do, whatever you think looks good. But I think it just changes up the pictures, especially if you've got a lot of them. Just adds a little something new. So, yeah. And now I'm using the same tape that I used before to add little accents onto the pictures. So you can either do them diagonally to make it look like you've like taped them in, or you can just do them straight, but just add where it looks good. You don't have to do loads, you don't have to do, it's just whatever looks good. And then using my Zebra Z-Grip gel pen, I've just wrote down the star rating, which I gave a 5. This book was so good, guys. The romance was addicting. I absolutely loved the plot. The gothic, setting was so good, and it really reminded me of Caraval and Kingdom of the Wicked, but better and spicier. So, please do read this book. It's so good. And basically everything that I've just said there, I'm writing onto the page. So I use my Fable and Goodreads review to help me then write the summary, just so I can remember key points that I might have mentioned. And then here on this like love heart list is a bunch of tropes within the book, and then we have my summary. So, like for example, we have the who did this to you trope, gothic fantasy, just things to do with the book. And then here, I don't know what I'm writing, if I'm being quite honest. Oh, I'm writing my actual opinion on the book. So I did the summary, the tropes, and then this is my actual thoughts and opinion on the book. And then I have some pictures of quotes from the book that I took pictures of, and I'm then using them to write quotes. I made a mistake with this. I should have sketched it out with a pencil before, because then it ended up going over the red and it really irritates me. I've learnt my lesson, and now all my spreads I do it with the pencil first. So I'm just doing some quotes with the red felt tip. This is just some random felt tips that I got from Asda. So, and then I've like gone over them several times to make it, you know, stand out. And then with the black gel pen, I am doing like a little outline. It's not a full outline, it's just the sides, but it just brings out the red a bit more, makes it stand out, and also ties together the colour theme a little bit more. With the summary and thoughts, I didn't used to do this for every page because I used to have so many quotes that I wanted to include. I didn't really have room to do that, but when there's not as much quotes, I use this way to fill up the space by doing a summary, in my opinion. But I also actually enjoy doing it now, so I think I'm going to include it a little bit more in my journal spreads from now. To fill in a little of the space, I've used these red love heart stickers that again I got for Christmas. And then I'm using this gel pen again to add some little stars and dots to fill in that remaining like blank space. I do this a lot now in my spreads just because I don't know what else to do in the space and I don't want to overload it with things. So yeah, this is the finished result. I really like how it's turned out, and I think it matches the book really well. I love the little collage effect, and yeah, that is spread 2. For the final spread of the video, I'm going to be doing a spread for You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. So at the back of the journal, I have our pictures that I printed out. Obviously same thing, Pinterest, copy paste onto a Word document, print them out. Pictures I've gone for are all pictures from the movie adaptation, just because I think the casting is pretty accurate. Obviously it's pretty accurate to the scenes in the book, so I thought this would be cool to use. We have the cover, and then I just have this picture of the lyrics to You're My Best Friend by Queen, because I just thought the lyrics just match this so much. So yeah, I'm going to just start the spread by cutting these out. I have cut out all of our pictures, and we're going to do the background now. I was just thinking like what to do for the colours, because obviously the cover is like very pastel sort of covers, but I don't really want to do that. I kind of want to do something like really bright and like orange, green, blues, just because it's like a summer book, like it's a holiday, like they go on holiday all the time, mainly to, and then like obviously the destination they're at during this whole thing is during summer. So I kind of want to do something like a bit funky. I just need to find out some paper to do that. So I'm going to look through this paper. I'm already liking this green, and then like maybe this pink colour and something else. I want to make something really like colourful and just like vibrant. Look how pretty this orange paper is. I definitely want to use this. I don't know, I feel like the green's not working with it. Maybe we need like a yellow instead. This is kind of looking really good, this like little palette. I've got this like spare pink, but I also have some extra of it if we need. Could use that. Oh, wait a sec. Oh yeah. Okay, that's our colour palette. I'm going to start in the corner, something like that maybe. Like some of the pink in this corner. And then we need to get some yellow in there, so we could start with some yellow on the other side. And we could do it so it's like encased around it. And it's like a circle in the middle-ish. I don't know guys, it's looking a little dodge. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. I think once obviously we add like tape and all the stickers and pictures, I think it's gonna look a little bit better. So I'm gonna stick this all down now using my glue stick. As for like these scrap pieces of paper, I do keep these because obviously I can get some use out of them for other things. For the tape, I've got these neon orange, yellow and pink tape, which pretty much matches really well with the colours. Then also from this pack, which again I got for Christmas, there's this cute like orange one right here, which could look actually quite nice to layer them a little bit and just add like a little bit of colour. Experiment with it. Now that I've actually got the base, the cover, I don't know, I think it just looks out of place with the colour theme, so I think I'm going to make my own title instead. So in here I have all my markers and highlighters and whatnot that I just use kind of like on a daily basis with my bullet journal and stuff. So I'm going to find out a pink, an orange and a yellow, and we're going to do like a little ombre title thing. Before I actually go in and do the title, I want to make sure they look well together. So again, at the back I've been using like a little test sheet. So we're going to see if I like the colours together. So I'm going to basically write it all out first in the orange, and then I'm going to go with the yellow and do another like blend it in a way, and then go in with the pink, and then I think we'll do a outline after all that. Okay, after much testing, I've decided to go with this pink fine liner. I got it from Asda. I just really love how that turned out. I think it looks really good. So next thing is to arrange these photos and stick those down. So again, I'm actually gonna look for some stickers as well and rearrange them as I go. I have a bunch of these stickers that I'm going to look through. They're very like summer vibes, so I feel like there's going to be lots of stickers in here that we can use. I definitely want this, the like grapefruit. I feel like the flower, also like the whole colour palette we have going off right now is in the flower. So now that those are all stuck down, I'm going to go back in with the tape and just like add some little pieces of tape onto the pictures to make them pop and add another little layer. So in this top corner on this like side, I'm going to write a little mini summary on the book, what I thought about it and my rating. So I'm going to do like a little head title, and I think just to like tie it in together a bit, I'm going to use this same fine liner. Using the Zebra Z-Grip gel pen, I'm going to just write a little summary and my thoughts. So I'm just going to basically put like the tropes, the basics, whether I like the characters, what I thought of the story, and my rating. So yeah. So I've put, this book is A Friends to Lovers Second Chance Romance by Emily Henry. Alex and Poppy make a promise to go on one holiday a year together and have done so for years until one trip where it all goes wrong. The novel flashes between the past and the present moment, creating a sense of longing and devotion. I really enjoyed Henry's writing style, well-built characters, vivid descriptions, and excellent witty dialogue. Although the trips are not my favourite, the story and romance was sweet, passionate, and full of yearning for one another. I gave this 4.2 out of 5. I didn't used to do this on like my past spreads because I would have like so many quotes that I wanted to put into it that I would never actually really write about it. It just depends on the book. Like, again, this is all just quotes. But then for the books where I don't have as many quotes that I want to focus on, I've started to do a little like summary as well. Okay, so I have one quote that I really liked that I took a picture of. So I'm going to write that here. The quote is written here. As you can see, it didn't really take up that much space. I still have half left. So I want to try and find like a small quote that I can put in this bit, because what I want to do is use this like combination of like font and colours again just to make it all look tied together. I'm gonna look through these. I got these from the range and it's basically just a big like sticker book. Some of them like are a lot like these, like a little bit harder to like come up with uses for, but there is some at the back where I could try and find something to use. So I'm gonna go through these and have a look. Oh wow, that's literally our colour theme. We could write that like little quote onto one of the notes and put it, I'm thinking, in this corner here. Like that could be a shout, right? I'm gonna give it a whirl. Final thing I might do is use the fine liner and add some like little stars and stuff. I don't know, we'll see how it looks. Oh yeah. This is the finished spread up close and I am so happy with it. I actually think this could be one of my favourite spreads so far in this entire journal. I just love the colour scheme. I love how it all just ties together. The stickers are so good and I love the little details I did at the end. I think it definitely like added to it, and I just again really like the title I did, and yeah, I'm very happy with it. So that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you want to see any more content like this. I definitely do plan on making more journal spreads in the future and like filming them for you guys. So yeah, I will see you in the next video.